All right, hello. This is Brian Man's Totally Awesome Collection. Today I got a video I wanted to show you guys. I got a couple cards here. These are, first of all, let me turn the light on. Turn the light on, and then I'll turn it back off in a second here. Let me show you what I'm doing. I'm looking at my cards for grading, and this might help you guys out. Anybody that's sending cards in for grading. I haven't looked at these in a while, but they were in my non-gradable pile. So I want to figure out why they're non-gradable, because I'm looking at these. A lot of times you're looking at cards online, on the internet, on eBay, and they look awesome, or maybe they're in a case, but the case, they're looking really centered, really nice, but it gets like a 6 or a 7, as the grade. So these are 3 cards here that I had put in the non-gradable pile for some reason, and I can't remember why, but I might as well show you guys what I was looking at when I determined that these weren't gradable. I mean, they all look centered, right? They're centered really nice. The corners are decent. I mean, corners are pretty good, right? Maybe not. Maybe not on that one. But anyways, I want to show you maybe some stuff that I was picking up on these cards. So what I do is I turn these lights out. So bear with me here. I'm going to turn all these lights out. We work in a dark room, just like PSA. That's what they do. They work in a dark room. Okay. So I'm going to take this out of the sleeve. And I'm going to shine a light on this. You know what? Let me turn the TV off. The TV's on. So I'm getting a little bit of light from the TV. There we go. So I'm going to turn this flashlight on. And I'm going to look at this card. And hopefully you guys are going to be able to see this stuff. Let's see. All right. Yeah, right off the bat. Look at it. I put that in the non-gradable pile. Why? Look at the crease. So when you're shining your light on this in different directions, below the card, above the card, to the side, and see all the stuff that is wrong with this card. First of all, right by the peel here, see the crease? All right. And then turn the card around. I got the light shining this way, and I'm shining it below and above that card. Okay. And I want you to look at these edges. See the edges? As I shine the card parallel, or shine the light parallel to that card, you can see that it's picking up the light. The edges that are flipped up above the light, the light's catching it. So it's sticking out like a sore thumb. Look at it. So when you guys are looking at your cards, look at them in a dark room. Okay? See these edges? That's what we're seeing. So the edges, you want it to be smooth. Like right in this area. In the bottom, it's decent, but you can see right where that crease is, that edge is bad. It's flipped up. Okay? It's flipped up in the side of that card too. See that? Look at that. So I determined that these were non-gradable. I wasn't going to grade these cards. So when I do that and look all around, you can see that even that corner right there has, these cards have probably been handled a lot here. So that's what we got. And then look at that corner. See that corner? See that light catching off of that? Look at that. When I move that light below that card right there, it's catching that corner that's flipped up. See that? And the side that's flipped up. So everything that's flipped up and jacked out of shape, you're going to catch it. So, and then I go move around to the back. Obviously, I've already determined that this card was just non-gradable already. But you can see all the choppiness on the edges. See there? And the light's catching it, right? This is how PSA is they're gonna look at your cards just like this. So you're gonna see that people have their cards in a case, and the case says like it's a 7 or a 6 or 8. Well, this is all the stuff they're catching, right? Okay. See these corners? Bad. See all these corners are bad. See that? It's supposed to be smooth. It's supposed to be smooth surface. So that was a non-gradable card. I put that in the non-gradable pile. And then let's look at Beaky Becky, or Picky Mickey. Let's look at Picky Mickey. Why did I put this one in the non-gradable pile that I have going? For some reason, I put this in the non-gradable pile. If you're going to have all the lights on, watch. I'll turn these lights on. You get lights shining from every angle. You got lights from the side. You got lights from above. You got lights shining every which direction. And the card looks good. See that? And this is how you're going to see them on eBay. You might even look at your cards this way. You might be like, man, this card looks good. I'm going to send it in to get graded. Well, not so fast. Not so fast. Let's turn this lights out. Let's see what we got going. Let's see what we got going here. Why did I put this in the non-gradable pile? Again, I don't know why I did, because it's been a while. Okay. So right at the top, when you got the light shining parallel again to the card, I see a surface issue up at the top, up above the number. You got a little dent there. The card itself, the edges actually don't seem that bad. Not like that last one. Wait, let me see here. And obviously it's a lot easier to do this when I don't have a camera on. I'm trying to do this for you guys to show you. Okay. Alright, the only major issue I see, I might see a little bit of edge flipping up right there. Not too bad. But then when I get over to here, the bottom of the card, that bottom edge is pretty decent. However, that corner, let's see if I can catch that. See that? The light's catching that corner that's dinged. So it's flipped up. So when you got the light shining on the corner of the card, when you got the light shining there, it looks good, right? Looks good. Let's get the low light on it. Let's get the low light on it and see what's actually going on with it. See there? So you can kind of determine that, hey, I need to look at this corner a little bit better and see what's going on with it. And yep, there we go. Now see below that corner how the edge of that card is pretty decent, right? But then when you get to the corner, you can really see the light reflecting off of that corner. So I don't know what that's going to grade, but I'm sure they're going to see that. PSA is going to see that. So I put this in a non-gradable pile, probably because of that corner. That bunk corner. We got a bunk corner, guys. That's what we got. Bunk. A bunk corner. And then, yeah, look at that. So, and all you got to do is when you shine your light, tilt the card. Or tilt the light. Either one. And then you get it to the point where the light's kind of shining parallel to that card. You can see all the choppiness to the sides of the card. And I put this in the non-gradable. Something I wasn't going to get graded. So, anyways, that's how I grade. That's how I'm looking at my cards. And you know what? Let's take a look at Nat Nerd, too. What's going on with Nat Nerd? I got Nat Nerd here. And let's see. I'll turn the lights on. I'll take a look at it with the lights on first and see what we got. It looks like a decent card. Maybe that bottom right corner. That's probably why I put it in the non-gradable. Let's find out. And let's turn off the lights. Let's get a dark room. Let's get a dark room with a light shining on it. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that top edge. Oh my gosh. Look how bad that is. See, that's all flipped up there. See that? You don't catch that with, I mean, you could probably see that with your naked eye, but that's what this light, the low light, does. Shine a parallel to the card. You're gonna see this. You're gonna see that light's gonna reflect off of that side that's flipped up. So this was the non-gradable pile. Look at that. Yep, big time non-gradable. See that? See that top red? See that edge right there? Now that's a nice looking edge for like from like here to there. It's like a nice looking edge, and then you get like a little bit of flippiness. You get a little bit of a edge issue right there. That's where you start getting the edge issue. Okay, right there. It's flipped up a little bit. So when you have the gem card, you're gonna see, in my opinion, you know, I don't know yet, but I guess we're gonna figure this out, right? We're gonna figure this grading out, and you can see the issues with the corner there. So the surface is not all even, so it looks like that corner's flipped back a little bit actually. So let's find out if it is. Yep, it is. Look at it's flipped back, so you can see the shadow of that corner. You can see the shadow of that corner. It's getting more shadowed as you go, right? See that? And then when you turn around, boom, non-gradable. See that? Non-gradable on that corner. Non-gradable. A lot of times these old cards are like that. Now that corner, that corner right there is not actually not bad. But the other ones are not good. Not good for the other ones. So that's what we're looking at, guys. That's what we're looking at. You get that light down below that card, okay? Get it down below that card where it's kind of shining even to it. Even. And then you can see all the surface issues that you got going on with it. So determine whether your cards are centered. And then determine whether you got sharp corners. And then determine your edges and your and the damage to the surface with the low light, okay? In a dark room with the low light, okay? So those three cards were in the non-gradable pile, and I just wanted to show you guys why they were. So you know, instead of wasting money on a bad grade, you know, give yourself a little bit of a chance to, you know, to get some decent grades by looking at your cards like that. So anyways, this is Brian Mann's Totally Awesome Collection. Hope you guys like this video. I hope that it helps you out. And you know what? Why don't we look at a card right here? Let's look at a new card. Let's look at a new card and see what it looks like underneath a light. Okay, this is a new card. Let's see the surfaces of a new card. How do they look in the low light? Okay. Pretty good. Look at that. Now that's a good looking card. See, and I won't go around the whole thing, but that's what you're getting on this card here. See that? Looking at the edges, looking at the corners, looking at the surface. It's a lot better. Okay? And I'm zoomed way in here. I'm zoomed way in, but look at that. Okay? That's how you're looking at your cards. This is a card I bought recently that was, you know, probably handled a little bit, you know, but way better condition than those last ones, right? Give yourself a chance. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at graded cards. We're looking at condition of cards. You know, a lot of times I do this when Most of the time, I'm not doing this when I'm touching the cards like this. I'm just showing you guys right now. Right? I'm showing you guys. Most of the time, I have a what I do is I have a desk. I have my desk, and I have my cards sitting on a microfiber sheet, so I'm not putting my hands all over it. And then I'm taking the light and I'm going around it, just like this. Going around it and maybe rotating the card as I go, and then looking at the surfaces and the sides and the edges. You can pick up a lot in that low light. So normally I'm not fondling the cards like that. I got them stationary. I got them on secure, nice and secure on a table. And then I'll also take a microfiber cloth and wipe them off. So hope you guys like this video. Hope it helps you out. I'm new to grading too. I'm not the expert. I'm not. I'm just showing you guys what I can see. For me, not being an expert on what the stuff I can see. So when we're sending them into PSA, what are they gonna see? You know what I mean? They're looking at it they're looking at it magnified. They're looking at them in a dark room with a flashlight. All different angles, black lights. I heard, looking for stains, looking for anything. So hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys learned something. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Like my channel. Subscribe to the channel so you can see more cool stuff like this. We appreciate it. We love you guys. Thank you so much. And again, we'll be back with some more cool videos. The Brian Mann's Totally Awesome Collection. We're out.